It's you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back with another farming simulator. I hope the sound's okay. I've had a few mic problems and I'm having a few health problems at the moment. I've got a chest infection, so I have to keep muting the mic to have a cough and, So just to explain why I keep going silent every once in a while. Right, and I've also got with me my grandson's playing this morning, because they're all off school on half term, and he likes a little bit of farming simulators with his granddad. So we haven't got names for these yet, so, and I can't tell. I see a different face on that one. Different face on that one. It's white all over. We should be able to paint numbers on them like you do, you know. I think we've got 11 sheep though. Just tab through till you find your tractor. So we've got pigs in here. We haven't got many pigs. I think we've only got about 10. 5, maybe 6. 6 pigs I can see. That generally doesn't mean anything, because used to be back in the day you'd have 30 cows but you could only ever see 12 of them. It's like the in some games where they can't show you every animal. I don't think this game has that problem, but there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more missing. 11. Yeah, so we did have 11. And we don't really need to close this gate because the sheep can't get in and out of here, like, can they really? So we put a couple of all these gates should operate though, I think. Should be able to put a few sheep in here and send one through there, you know, keep shutting the gate on it to let it in to the trailer. It's where you do it when you're shearing them and doing other things like that. Right, so let's start the engine. This one's got a course play on it, of course. You can see that the course play is that silly yellow line that's drawn on the little in-game map there. But rather than use this machine and the I can just use the manual. Oops. Because of that, it doesn't really have the clearance. Don't tell me it is full. I actually had a little accident the other night and did not. I'll just leave that there. And did not get to save the game. So when I came back in this morning after making a recording, I don't know if you saw any of that part of the live stream. Anyway, 2 or 3 things went wrong. The sound didn't stay with the game 100% all the way through. I don't usually watch all of my own streams all the way through, but I was sat watching it and all of a sudden my sound went off and there was nothing I could do to fix it, so unfortunately I've deleted that video. And then I thought, right, I can start afresh when I get into here now. This one takes a long time to start with this vehicle. But it has got a cosplay course. And then one of the other things that happened was when I came into the game and then discovered the video deleted, I could not make a tie-on from it because I'd already deleted the video, so there's no point in keeping it, not without any sound on it. These are the trials and tribulations of streaming, I suppose. Anyone who's done any of that will know this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put him on his course. I think he will empty himself. If I put him on this one, to combine and offload. grain transport load at start, which is done as loaded at start. So I'll send him on that course. And I'm going to quickly teleport, although I don't like to do this, to this vehicle, because he needs a engine start. This is where that vehicle I've just sent on the course play, he is coming this way. He got stuck, yeah. For some reason my grandson cannot put the this guy's stuck again. Before I couldn't use the arms on the vehicle, now I can use the arms. But I've just switched him on. I'll switch you off again. He won't move. I can't go forwards. Oh, there we are. Can't go forwards because I'm getting pulled down the hill by the weight of the wagon, like, you know, but not powerful enough to pull this up the hill. But he's not steering either. Ah, maybe it's to do with the cosplay being still on. Do you think? No, it's not. But he is pulling himself out of the... Had something held on. I couldn't do this. I couldn't make the steering work. Well, these are just the glitches you do get, you know. So, and when I tried to put this vehicle on after this, the vehicle I've just sent on the main cosplay, the big vehicle with the red wagon, he got to this point and didn't offload. And I think that was because his mode was set wrong. I've just changed the mode, so that should sort it out. But I haven't played much of Farming Sims for quite a long while. And I'll put the... Yes, so... I'll also change the rear tip, because it's set on the grain door. Tip side back, so now it should come out a lot quicker. The money's going up. We've got 533. Is your money going up? Is your money going up? Okay. Yep, okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll send you a couple $100 over. Balance up the money. We're sharing this farm, but when we got into the game, it's sort of like we set up the different farms, and we should have just had one farmyard. I think one place. So. Yep. Oh, has he stopped? No, he's moving. I'm in him. I'm in the vehicle now. He's like going real slow because he's not a fast vehicle, but he's a powerful vehicle. Yeah, yeah. We've got to show him the SHARK. Pretend you didn't hear what I said then. Alright. So, are you going to show him the shark? What have you got that for? Why have you bought that? There's a perfectly good grass cutter, a big thing in the shed. Yeah, no, green one. This is the wrong vehicle. Look, close it up. Close that up and come off the field. I will show you. Look, turn round. I'm driving this one up here while the cosplay's driving up there, but... Wrong shed. It's the shed near the garage over there. We've got a fuel station behind them trees. Yeah. Just stop your vehicle on the grass. Stop there. Leave him there. He'll be fine there. He'll be out of the way. If you put him there, he'll stop the AI. That's it. Turn your engine off, or else you'll use up all the fuel. That's it. Just drive it out first. It's a good vehicle. Just press X and it'll unload. X. There is a cosplay for it as well. If you press delete key, it'll turn the cosplay on. That's it, yeah. Just click it on and let him start from the beginning. He'll have to do the corner of the field though. Probably, what have you done? Put him on, start right here. Yeah, no, stop the vehicle. It looks like he's starting in the middle of a course, we don't want that. Stop the vehicle. That's it. Right, now then select the start point, not the nearest, the first. Click it, that's it, and again till it says the first. And now click it. And he'll fold up and drive over the other side of the field on his own. Oh, he should do. Drive now, yeah. So once this one's emptied, I'll be able to jump into the truck and follow him down with follow me. Let's leave that on since we've had it on all this time and see what he does. So I have to touch any of the controls. The only thing he wasn't though, he's doing it this time, look. So it is that one that I said. Oh. I'm going to also try and get follow me weight. So I was also wanting Control F. Forgotten which way around this one works. I think you get in the vehicle to follow. Got to get out of his way. The engines are switching off after a short time. Just got to wait till he goes past us. Right control and F, and he goes. So we just let him go now. He'll follow that vehicle. He doesn't know where he's going himself, like he's just following the vehicle in front in convoy. I'm sure you all know follow me mode. But it's the two staple. Getting a bit too close there though, isn't he? There's two staple mods that I've always had in my games, but I know FS22 has cosplay built into it, doesn't it? It does. Especially if it isn't FS22, it'll be FS25. Not 100% sure. I do have FS22. I do have FS22, but when my kids ask me, they're all grown up adult kids, they basically said, do you want us to buy FS25 for you? Because I just get them all to pool in for my birthday and for Christmas present. Then nobody's arguing over who bought Grandad a better present. You know, it just everybody put in, you know, even if it's a £5 or a tenner, and it'll go towards a game I want. And that's the easiest way to do it, because they can't give me anything that I want because they don't know what I want, because I've got everything. I don't need anything, you know. So and I always make complaints if they buy me smellies and things like that, because I say, what, you saying I stink or something? Because, you know, Grandad does not stink. So, apart from when I've been at work all day long. So, anyway, that's a thing that, like I say, this truck's going real slow. So I'm going to jump to my horse there and see if I can have a little ride. Yeah, he's doing fine, he is. So do you want to bring, there's a spare wagon. Oh, you can go and get a baler. There's a baler over there in that other... You're helping him along. Yeah, but when he hits this, your edge, he'll stop doing it. So, make sure you do all of this side and then you can go start picking it up, can't you, with your baler. We only want about maybe 20 bales maximum, but we'll turn half of the bales into hay bales. So you need to get a first off, pick up a few strips right close to the edge of the fence as grass bales, 10 of them, and then make 10 hay bales with. Then you have to get the tedder out. You know what the tedder is? Maybe, yeah. I think I've got one in the shed. I'll have a look when you go past. Yeah, I can see it. I can just about see it from this vehicle. Although it seems like the trees have moved because he's crashed twice into trees. This vehicle, he's offset a bit. He's off centre. So you might have to come down the middle and do his bits he's missed. Yeah, look in the shed as you go by. Everything's there because I've already had hay off this field. There's some hay bales. There's some hay bales there, look. I did hay bales before. There's some there at the side of the shed. But there's only about 6. Because we was considering putting... No, look, there's the silage bales. So everything's there that you need. That's the bale wrapper. There's a bale wrapper, the baler, makes square bales, and the bale collector. As we say, the bale picker-upper. It's a different name for it. The bale picker-upper. Now go down the outside of your grass bit that you've cut. Turn now, 'cause you can't really pick up that grass anyway. You're going too close to the trees, you see. Turn in. That's it, good. So this guy's got an overlap, he's missing, he's sort of like offset, I think, and I don't know. It's been a while since he is, but it's because his offset is set wrong. Turning circle, working width, it's probably been, sometimes alters. I can make him go. No. It's the wrong way, isn't it? There. I don't know why his offset's wrong, but You could literally send him over it again, I suppose. So did you see how I did that with the offset, Tyler? Take a look. I had to change the offset so that that box that he's in is pushed it over that side, you see. But the only thing is, he might now hit the trees. He shouldn't actually. If he keeps that line through the centre of his cabin, it should be fine. That was just where I went a bit wonky when I was driving the course originally, because I did it all manually the first time. But there should be a lot of grass here because we've cut this literally 3 times now. Without picking up the grass. Yeah, it's just one of them silly things with the game. It should, yeah, it should still chop them up. If you run one of them those mowers over anything basically, little bushes and things especially, it would certainly mess them up. So what happened the last time is this guy didn't want to stop at his waypoint that I gave him. So I'm going to stop his follow me. He should pull up at the other side really. Because I had 2 vehicles being filled up at either end on courseplay. Just turn the engine off. And the same for this guy when he gets to this point. When he gets to his P. We'll turn him off. Yep. His engine's just shutting down. Takes a long time. Well, this was the vehicle that I was using to... No, what? Way too long. It's just right. That's exactly how it works. Let's have some more fuel in this thing, I suppose. Just filled up. I would like to see getting out of the truck, getting out of your vehicle and picking up the filler hose and putting it in your vehicle. And they do that in another game called Alaskan Truck Simulator. Yeah. So Alaskan Truck Simulator. The people on the channel, that is in a different one of my channels. I mean, I haven't literally stopped playing games. I just didn't play Farming Sims for a long while, and I wasn't streaming. And some of you might know the story on that. I mean, currently there's only 15 subscribers, but when I had this my previous channel, 35,000 subscribers, and then one day I woke up and my channel was gone. Nothing to be seen of it. And you know, just I can't remember which way around my channel subscribers went, but you know, I think it was split over about 2 different channels. It's not a lot anyway. I mean, most people these days have more than that. They have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and the people that lost their channels back in 2013, between 2011 and 2013, some of them lost millions of followers. Millions, not billions. Everybody had millions. There was some people with, you know, 2 million people following them, and you know, 1.5 million following them, and others with 700,000. And basically, they lost loads, you know, because as I started to investigate as to where my channel had gone, because YouTube wasn't answering any questions, there's no correspondence entered into, we're not talking to you about it. So why did it go? How do I know? If I set my channel up again, how do I know if I'm not going to make the same mistake? What is it that I did wrong? Thinking it was me, but it wasn't. there was thousands of people who also lost their channel, and it was just YouTube having a clear out. They don't value anything, you know, people have built. No, exactly. Well, that's how it makes you feel, and then it makes you want to not. I mean, for me, it was devastating. I'd done all that work. It's not. It didn't want millions of videos. It was just a few dozens of videos. So, but it was just. And then I went to check it on places like Wayback Machine and stuff like that, and I couldn't find it. And I don't know. I mean, that was to do with the name of my channel, I suppose. It doesn't matter. No, it wasn't Andreas Plays. It was Farmer George's something or other. I've always called my channels by weird names, so probably my own fault. And somebody suggested, oh, maybe you couldn't find it because you forgot the name of your channel. Well, that has happened before, to be honest. So, puts doubt in my mind. But I'm positive of what my computer knew what channel was what. So, anyway, doesn't matter. It's done. Gone. I'm over it. But it makes you not want to... So I've not got this right, that's it. Makes you not want to start again from scratch. I mean, why would you want to? Somebody just deleted your whole channel and they haven't told you why. The thing about this vehicle is there's a big delay when you put your foot on the accelerator. Arguably, I mean, my finger on the W, you press it and you have to wait and wait before it decides to pick up. What's that?
So the Pro started way before me.
Oh dear. So this is the pickup. Well, you use these play buttons. You can do your you collect it a little bit better. Transport mode, pre-unloading mode, and dropping mode. And then, well, I've played these games for tens of years, longer than you've been alive. 9-year-old. It was longer than that ago that I lost my other channel, like, so. Yeah, nearly 10. You like playing this game, don't you? But you have to put on your YouTube channel these days that it's not made for kids. But, you know, I've seen kids playing this with their parents and grandparents and friends. And there was one or two times when, even back in the day, when people would come in on the side and be playing and driving my vehicles about, and it'd be all squeaky voices, which is fine. As long as they're playing nicely and, you know, not ramping the cars like they're playing something out of a dragster game. So, yeah, well, some people, they see a hill and it's a challenge to them to get some airtime with the tractor in it. So they want to go and do the jumps. So where's the jumps in this game? So, well, it might have vehicles in it, but it's not really for that. And you can have fun with the game just like that, but it's alright to have a mad half hour. But some people come into your game to destroy your game, don't they? Completely. Like, you won't believe this, Tyler, but some people come in and start chopping your trees down. Or landscaping. Do you know anyone like that? Oh. You did it, didn't you, the other day? So them two nice trees that's in the middle of the yard. There's two nice trees, white trees, look. And now I'm working over here and I hear and I look round. The tallest tree there is just falling over and I said, what are you doing? I had to shut the game down real quick because it saves every 15 minutes and I would have been upset because they aren't valuable trees. They aren't trees with a value of monetary value. You can't. There's no point in. Oh no, look. So I am able to tip it out.
It's mowing.
Yeah, but let's pick that up now.
All the useless things that do
It wasn't that. It's not that they're valuable other from anything else other than aesthetic value. They make the map look real nice.
and for some reason my tractor keeps stopping.
Yeah, will do. Time to time, just keep starting it again.
Yeah, but what tractor am I? I've got a Valtra N174.
Valtra's a good tractor. I wouldn't choose it over a Fendt. Or maybe the blue New Hollands. I like them as well.
I have a New Holland in my living
Nearly fell over.
Remember the good one?
So I'm doing it wrong here, of course. I actually can drive a telehandler. You're a kid. I've actually driven a telehandler in real life. I just broke all the rules though. Turning with the bucket in the air. Travelling with the bucket raised. Yeah, but you're not supposed to do it. This is the way you're supposed to use it. You put your bucket down into the picking up position, collection position. No, well that's a different thing. You're playing a different version of the tractor there. Go into transport mode when you're transporting it. Approach the vehicle that you're going to tip it into and raise the bucket just as you get to it. So it reduces the time you've got available to tip over and you're not turning any corners with the bucket in the air because that'll send your vehicle off. But that is full, that one. So we'll go back.
If we go over this like another 5 times, we will get a lot.
Of grass, yeah, but you can pick, like I said, you can pick it up first with the you can pick it up with the bucket. That was his grandma's gonna go get him for his breakfast. You just finished that. Is the other dude's doing what? Is he? He ain't fell off the cliff, has he? He's either there or he isn't. I haven't fallen off the cliff. No, I did not fall off the cliff. Making mistakes again. That's how you're supposed to travel with it while it's full. Approach the vehicle. See if we can get more tilt on this.
and then
Oops, missing.
that twirl there.
I've fallen out of the vehicle, that's why.
I have seen nothing else that I need to know. So, woohoo!
I'm getting all this wrong. Right, so we'll reset this tipping point. So it's got a new angle on the shovel. Okay, see you in a bit, kiddo. He's gone for his breakfast. So, it's up late this morning though. I didn't get up till 3 minutes to 8. Normally, we've got him up at 5:30. Between that time and about 6. Helps him go to bed on time. Normally. I'm more or less the same. 8:30 and my head falls off in the evening. So this is basically how I would normally do it, but also would take it from the not running very smooth at the moment. It's just me not concentrating. So back, transport. And I can actually drive it manually, so if I just do this without touching the course play settings, just close it down. It's normally quicker just to do it that way anyway, but so I haven't played for a while, so just thought I'd make it a tad easier. But yeah, you know, it's just the grindy bits in games like this. But you know, it depends on whether you enjoy it or not, and I enjoy it, so some people just enjoy it. It's nice and relaxing. You can sit and watch a film. Well, normally if I wasn't streaming I would be, because there's the other thing is, obviously while you're streaming you can't be watching a film unless you've got headphones on. And I've done that before. And you can still reply to comments and things like that if people are going to have a natter to you. You can still break it out of your film. So a lot of the time I'll listen to Audible books, you know. And this usually, for me also, can be a cosplay course. It takes a while, like this, you know. You can either put a bit of music on and speed it up for the gameplay. Or put it on cosplay fully. I haven't made one of these cosplays for a while. The last 2 or 3 times I did it, they must have changed cosplay because cosplay wasn't working as well as it used to do for this type of a course. Basically what you do is you set your spade connections like I've done there, so that that's your collection one. That's your transporting one. Particularly for this wagon, that's your clearance you need to pull in, so that's your pre-unloading position. And because of the height of the side of the wagon, that's your unloading position. So we'll go back into that. And the normal routine was you'd start about here with a new course. I don't know whether this is going to work. It's probably not going to work. Drive in to pick up your stuff, but you would actually drive before you put the silage into the bunker. When the bunker's empty, you would drive up to here, you would put a P waypoint on, and then you would drive all the way up to here without any silage in or anything, up to here and put another waypoint on, then change the vehicle into reverse mode like this. So those are the P's that you do, and then you click reverse and the vehicle would then reverse out, or you could drive round the other way and keep it going forwards all the way. This doesn't go well over the silage that's in there. It gets stuck all the time. Then you would drive out, if you reverse the course, out round here. And I have got some courses already done when this bunker was empty. Then you change to forwards, and then you drive it forwards. So you're now just recording the course. And if you've got your spade, your bucket things, there's your pre-unloading position, your transport position, and your pre-unloading position, which it'll change to of its own marks, and then you would put another P in at this point, and then that's a wait point, and then you would put switch it back to reverse, also tipping the stuff off, because we haven't wasted our time recording a course then. The only thing is it's not going to work because for 2 reasons. One is it didn't work properly the last time when I properly made the course, but I haven't made the bunker part of the course properly. So now we're in reverse, if you remember. I selected that, so it's going backwards. I would then turn back beyond the start point, and then we stop and we change back to forwards, and we drive up to the blue start point, but we don't go past it. You see? So now we hit stop, and that gives you a you can see the course. It reverses out, drives up to the wagon, tips, and then comes back out, and then comes back and stops the course, then replays the course over. The only thing that's wrong here is that this tail here should go on all the way past to the back of the bunker, so it won't do that, you know. And I don't think it'll work anyway, because like I said, the last time I did it didn't work very well. So this is course play, it's driving now itself. So why it's going over to that side of the bunker I don't know. And there's something going on with the offsets, as we saw in that last vehicle, the grass cutter, the Corona. That wasn't on its bang on its things. I think this one is actually on its true trajectory now. So now we should pick up the bucket. I ain't doing anything, I ain't touching it, it's all on auto. And I can go off, hopefully now, and leave him. In fact, I could even compete with him. He's doing that. The only thing I think he won't do is pick up much more than what he's already got. And I might be able to sneak in behind him with this while he's picking up and turning round and stuff. This could mess him up though, with me being in his vicinity. He's still reversing, so I'm going to sneak in front. It's not doing too bad considering the course isn't built correctly. That's what I wanted to show you though. I mean, I was highly skilled at playing farming simulators, and especially working with courseplay, but now when you get to Farming Sim 22 and 25, I can't work out why they're doing the things the way they're doing them. Seems ridiculous to me. Edge boundaries of the field not working, turning points on the field which aren't working, and things like that. They've made it too complicated in general. And it was complicated in the beginning with courseplay, because courseplay got easier, but then it seemed to get harder again. But I could do, I used to do follow me courses on the field, obviously, and then I used to do courses where you'd have many vehicles working on the same field, which they always used to frown upon, say no, you shouldn't do that because it can cause them all to have problems. But I always found ways around it, especially if the field's big enough. I had it where some of my fields were that big that you'd be doing one end of the vehicle, one end of the field would be getting ploughed and have herbicide putting on, and then getting cultivated, and the other end of the field will still be getting harvested. So, just come back now, careful there. So that's how you have a, we've got two vehicles working the same thing, there's only me there. Oops. So if you're interested to learn that, you can see what I just did, how I made that course. Simply copy that course. Tell me if it was good. You learnt something there. And then if you did, please like and subscribe and give me some good numbers. You know, leave a comment to say, thanks, I never knew it worked like that. So you can actually build half courses as well. They don't always have to be fully open. I mean, Courseplay used to work just like a... You know, any recording you made, as long as you had it all timed right. So this vehicle, the red one over there, would wait till full. And this one would be just on follow me, generally. But I did put it on its own course, but it seems to have forgotten the way back. Yes, no, yes. No, it isn't, no, no. No, that is the windrower, yeah, that's the windrower. Yeah. So I think... Nearly full. So if you just like these quiet videos where we're just talking and having a chill time, come round to mine, because this is what we're doing. And I think he'll be okay there while I run over and get another truck, because this will then finish it off and I don't have to really wait for these two guys. Plus we'll use this is another long start. Look at everything working inside the van, under the hood. We've got the fan going round. Don't know if there's a fan belt in there. And all we should need to do is to switch these trucks around. I'll start this one off. Find out what his course is. Try and get this one under there before he decides to tip it. And see if it's going to go in properly. Yes. Perfectamundo. Right, so his course is called FY to Strawbarn and back. And back, yeah. And so long as it's on that... oops. So long as it's on this particular thing here, he will tip it. He'll reverse in and tip it. The other truck, the yellow truck though, I don't know whether he'll do that because he's got a longer trailer on. I'm pretty sure it will work okay. So I'm going to send him. And I'll give him a few minutes to get down the road somewhere, so that at the other end, well, this other vehicle will catch him up pretty quick, you see.
So should I bail half of the field?
Pick up about 12 bales and then turn a bit of it into here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 2 ways I can do this. I can either bring some of that silage forward for him, so that other vehicle can use it since his course is working, or I can remake his course, but it won't be any different to what it already is, of course. See how well he picks it up. Yeah, he's sort of doing alright. So if I send this other tractor right now, he'll still catch up with the other guy and then be in his way. He'll pull up right behind him. I should have sent him first, considering he's a little tractor. He's got a light load on. Some of the guys I used to play with as well, I've been jumped in their farms as well when they've been playing. People like Squirrel and yeah. Paul, call him Paul. I used to drive a lot of Euro truck with him at one point. Me and Easy Rider, friend of mine. I've messed him up, I think, by getting in his way. I don't know if he's acknowledged that. It's about my age. No. He'll love you for saying that. It's like me, he's 142. I'm going to have to get out of his way. So I used to have a few problems with people saying, oh, they can't make these courses that I do, how did I do it? And I just say, well look, I've just shown you how to do it. Just go back and rewatch. Somebody might want to put in the comments, and I'll pin it if somebody does, what the time code was for that particular course when I made it. So I'll leave that as a little challenge for the viewers. And then you get your comment pinned. The first one to do it. Well, that I say, I mean, I don't know. I might go there and later on today and find out 6 people's done it. So I don't know. It'll be the one that's in order. The comments are usually in order, aren't they? Though. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube. Oh, I mean, this is. You won't be able to see it because it's not made for kids. This is crazy. Because you're not allowed to put your videos. If you put your videos as made for kids, you lose a lot of things, like you can't put interstitial ads in, and you can't. You don't get as much exposure on YouTube. You can't put chat. You can't put comments in. So that's why it's set up as not for kids. But it is still family content. You know, generally I don't like any swearing in my farms or anything. Make another 12. Make another 12 bales. Make another 12 bales and turn them into silage bales with the white wrap on them. Have you picked the bales up? Well, have you used the bale picker upper? Did you use the bale collector to do it? How did you pick them up? Just with your forks? You need spikes. You need bale spikes on. They'll be near the petrol tank. You'll be at the petrol tank. No, you've got a bale spike there. Your pallet forks. That was a quicker way around. I should have been doing that from the beginning. The sheep are there. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't know. Oh, we might have... is there any sheep in the field? I thought there was sheep in the field. There is sheep in the field. I'm looking at them. Yeah, there, look. How did the trailer move? Don't know, it might have reset itself. There was a glitch earlier, wasn't there? So... Hello there, grandson. Where are you? Just driving in the yard?
Just putting a bit of Maggie in the washer.
It's full. Right. So I'll just block him with this. Just leave him there. We'll go bring the other vehicle over. Have you got that, you near that purple vehicle? Can you just run down the yard there and get that purple vehicle and bring it in? Bring that purple truck behind you. Oh, it's in front of you, innit? Yeah. Press N to take the covers off. Start the engine with... That's it. Right. Pull it round. Yeah, I was keeping a bit of silage to one side for the cows. But I want to get this thing emptied. And that truck hasn't returned. Because he was supposed to have returned. Right where this other truck was. Did you see where it was? If you just bring it up to here, I'll park it. Because it needs to be in a specific spot exactly. Jump out. Let me have it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you kindly, sir. So it needs to be exactly in this spot with the cab stops just underneath the P, because that was part of the course that we had. No, it's just a funny shaped sheep. It's just its wool. They found a sheep recently that had been lost in a forest, and the farmer remembers it. And the sheep had been missing for about 3 years, and it's got 3 years worth of wool on it, and it was just a walking rock. It was all matted and covered in poop, and it was soaking wet and cold. It wasn't very nice for the sheep, of course. Anyhow, so your next job will be to, as soon as I've got this bunker empty, start bringing some of that grass off the field. If you've got the 12 of each type of bale, that's it, that's what we need first.
Well, I'm at the shop now, bringing that
What stuff?
the bottom of the trailer.
Oh, don't worry about that, leave it there for now. Oh, I see. I've caused him grief because I've left the truck in his way. I'll just empty this. And his cosplayer then wants to be set to farmyard to straw barn and back. Oh, he's already got it set up. So, oh, here he comes. Finally, he turns up. Where have you been on your break, mate? Look, he's been gone for ages, yeah. Yeah. He comes back when the work's finished. So, stop that driver. But you see this pickup thing, you might as well use this to bring the grass back. So this and the other one, the other grass collector. Oop.
How fast is that twirl van now? My tractor's literally going 53 miles.
Yeah, some of them do go real fast.
I see the yellow truck.
Not like the older tractors in the back in the day, they used to go real slow.
There's an old tractor right
But they had power, that's all. It's like they weren't designed for... when you bought a tractor, you had a choice of gearboxes. One for pulling power, sheer pulling power, and another gearbox which had pulling power but also speed. They were more expensive, so most people just used to buy them for the pulling power. They could still do 30, 40, 50 mile an hour though, some of the old tractors.
You know what's weird?
Well,
In my truck, I can get from 30 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour in a matter of seconds. Weird.
I'll just keep this bit of silage in the purple wagon.
These do they need water? Or do they burn?
Oops, a daisy. Sorry mate, I'll teach you for coming back late.
I'm gonna check how much stuff we've got in the chicken coop. Oh no, I accidentally ran the chicken over.
You won't hurt them. They're invisible. You can't run chickens over. Well, that's what I said to you we needed to know about. Because we haven't looked at the chickens for a while. It's just the way they've done it, because they don't have any clipping, then they don't get in the way of your vehicles. So you walk through the animals can walk through your vehicles. You can't run them over, because that's not the type of game it is. Yeah, well, we'll keep it in case we need any money, but generally,
89% silent. Oh, this is empty.
can you take this? You see this red wagon here? Look, take that and pick up some normal grass.
That
Yeah, and take it and pick up some normal grass off the grass field. See, look, even though I didn't give him the instructions to go to the end of the bay, he's still done it. So he knows what his course is, even though when you saw me make the course, but that's what he's supposed to do. But I didn't give him the 2 other points. So it shows you how clever the course is. He's just not picking up the bits because he's shoveling it low enough. And that was my fault, 100%. I should have stayed away from him. Yes, I know. Scania. Alright. He was quick. I don't know why I had him parked here, but for the time being he's parked here now.
You know what it looks like when it's tonight? Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Especially the sun's got some light. You know, I'm checking if there's anything wrong.
Right, so the next job is to get this truck going. And send him to farmyard, straw barn and back. Chickarack. That one on. That should give him the ability to tip it. We'll have plenty more silage in a little while, so. And we've got the, we've still got the, we've got all them bales now, haven't we, as well? So. Yeah. Hurry up. Yes, I know. But you need to get off that thing because there's a truck coming down. Well, it will be coming past there in a bit, where you are. Just don't park on the road where the vehicles, where the AI travel. Now, the other thing that you need to do with a course like this as well is, if it's working, just use it. So normally it would go all the way through. So I will call that one bunker Can we have a look on the map to see which end we're at the map? We are on
You literally can't even get up without struggling.
Bunker Silo.
That tractor's right behind me now.
Yeah, Mr. Bunker Silo.
We're gonna have to get an off.
Okay, just a second. Be quiet, please. Right, so it looks like we're facing south, of all things. Yeah. 'Cause that way's loads of land, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the bunker at the south end. That's all I'm trying to get at. And so we'll put telehandler loader course. So we save that as loader course south bunker. Got it all in, right? So I'll show you next, the next one. Oh, we've got a little bit of stuff on the floor there. On how you'd make the course properly. Although you can just do it like I did there, and that will be fine. Let me put this bit of stuff down on the ground. Just so that he's got something to pick up. Actually, maybe too much of a lump there. Scattered about a bit. That'll do. So you see, I've got a course from this side as well. He's got one from this side for this front loader, and it's the same sort of prescription as I'm going to show you now. For this. So the way you're supposed to make these courses for telehandlers and for things, we will get rid of that course and I'll show you how to make this course. So again, you start just a little bit out. You would set your spade first, is the way I usually do it, my bucket. So I would say you could use that as your transport position, and your transport position is that one. So I would turn it off and then turn it on, so when the OK disappears, that's off, and then when you reset it, whatever position you've got this in, so if I move that to up there and I click the play button, it'll move back down to there, you see. The loading position is the one where it tilts the bucket to the ground, but it's not quite touching the ground properly, is it? Because it's not, well, it is picking up the stuff, it's just that the ground was uneven, so I did have it a little bit ways off the ground. But if you wanted to make it something really stupid, you can move this bucket like that, you see. So if I put it on that transport position, by resetting it, you turn it off, you turn it on, there's your loading position, and all you have to do is to click the play and it'll go all the way back to the position you set. So that's how you record your positions on your buckets. So your loading position wants to be like you can see there. Your transport position wants to be like that. In fact, you can even, if you like a lot of movement, you can pull it all the way back into here, because if you were going to transport it any distance, because technically this course can be made to travel as far as you like. You could load a wagon that stood on the other side of the farm or the other side of the map, It's just the actual processes that you need. This one's the pre-unloading position, and the pre-unloading position's got to match the wagon. So I had it this height because of the high-sided vehicles. That's the only reason I was using the telehandler, because it's got a smaller bucket actually. And then the unloading position, which you'll tip. Yeah. So now once you've got all of the things in place, we'll bring it down just to the transport position, and we'll record the actual course itself. So the way to record the course is this. You would start about here. You would go into this mode. You start recording on the course. You drive it up to the beginning of the bunker. Usually down the middle is a good idea. Probably when the bucket just gets inside the bunker walls. And then you click the waypoint. Then you drive forwards. I was mentioning this before. Till the bucket is just perhaps at the end of the bunker. Like so. And then you click the waypoint again. And then you turn the vehicle round, which is this one, makes it go backwards, so it's going to turn green. Then you reverse back out of the bunker, and then once you're at the point where you've gone past the intro point of the bunker, you turn your vehicle into the direction that you want to be offloading in. Then you change your direction back to forwards, then you drive forwards. At this point you might want to just hold up a little bit because you can't get the vehicle into position because the bucket is now in the way. So I'll just switch to the buckets and I'll go to the pre-unloading position, which will raise my bucket up out of the way, and I'll switch back and I will continue to drive forwards. Those pauses that we've got are not going to have any effect on the actual finished course, the fact that we've stopped in the middle of it. So then what we'll do is we will put another P waypoint, and then we will change the direction of the vehicle back to reverse, and we will reverse, but this time when we get out a little bit we'll pull the transport position back down so that we don't tip over when we turn. If you can do it without, you know, pulling your bucket down, then good on you. But you pull back out to a certain point where you've got enough room to change your direction again, go forwards, and then drive it up to the sign but where it started, but not past it. Then stop the vehicle and then just end the course. Do not put a pause on, just a stop. Right, so that is the course, as you can see. Simple as that. Starts here, drives forward, you put a waypoint on, drives to the end of the bunker, put a waypoint on, change your course driving to the reverse version, reverse it out, and then drive forwards and offload the vehicle. But that where you've driven from here to where you've offloaded, you could actually use that and drive it all the way down to the place where you're going to deliver it to in the bunker. If you've got a bio bunker where the lorry is, where the pepper lorry is, that could be your digestate bin, you know. So it's a real good course. It's one of the best ones because obviously doing silage is quite profitable. And then when you drive the course, it should be okay, but it might hit the wall, we don't know, because of where I've started the vehicle. And sometimes these courses do go a little bit haywire. No, he's decided he didn't want to start there. So now the vehicle thinks he's in the middle, nearest waypoint. First waypoint, please. See how he does with this. And he's not going to get it. He's going to keep clipping that wall. So in that case, you would remake this course. I'm not going to remake it for you. You've already seen it working when I didn't even put the long part in.
What's that fence in the
So, yeah.
What's the fence in the wall at the way? They say it's coming down, so I'm trying to...
No, there's nothing coming down.
That might have to come down and push it.
All right, hang about. I'll come and get it. Right. So anyway, you saw it, how the course was made. I've got to go and help him with a stuck tractor. I can take this one down there because that was going. That's not the best vehicle to take, actually. I'll take this big one. This'll get you. Just keep going. You're doing fine.
Stop moving completely.
I'll be there in a minute. Don't worry about it. And I just can't remember how to get that map off the screen. I don't even know why it's doing it. What it's part of. It must be a mod. Let's rescue you. If you can move over to one side. But I said I wasn't very well, yeah, so just coughing my lungs up. Well, we just have to remember not to take this vehicle down there and fill up the wagon with it. Go. You'll be alright when he gets on the flat. Just stay away from the edge because I don't want you rolling off the edge. Are you going alright? Keep going. No, you don't need to lift the back up. Just keep going. Grandma's shouting you. Go on. Leave it there and I'll drive it the rest of the way. Go see what your grandma wants. Shoot, let's do that. He jumped into the vehicle at the back. So now I can't control it. So I'm going to have to go over to the other side of the room and get him out. So that I can jump in it. I'll just bring him his horse and leave it next to him. An old Russian truck. Getting stuck on tripping up on these bits of wood. Might be able to pick that one up. No, not strong enough to pick that one up. There's an old wreckage of a bus down there. And there's the shark. Swimming away. Baby shark, 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 duck. You wouldn't want to go for a dip. And all these little lights come on, all the street lighting come on at night time. It's quite pretty. But all the fields are all messed up, as you can see. They're all full of trees, so how they've managed to have crops in them. You see, they've got birch on the outside, but they've got standard fern trees on the inside. So every field is like that one there, look. It's got corn or something in it. Canola? Soybeans. So the soybeans are in it, but these trees are also in the way. So all of the crops are basically, you're not able to harvest them. Not with these. All we need on this vehicle or on this trailer is a more powerful tractor. And if we actually put the course plate on as if it was coming back from its other job, which it's just been on, the straw barn, it'll want to drive up that hill, and then I can get into this, turn the follow me off and give it a little helping shove. And that is just generally the way that you would do it. I mean, it happens on farms all the time. Tractors have to rescue other tractors. You don't need something that can pull everything on the farm. Sometimes you might have a big wagon and you'll have 2 or 3 tractors might need to get involved for when it's full to pull it up the hill. Right, let's stop this guy. We'll leave him parked at the outer edge. There, because he's going to take that through there and dump all that eventually. So he'd been and done his job. We just take this one over here somewhere. Give him a little top up on the fuel side, I suppose. Yeah. He's got all the fuel he can take. Anyway, this guy needs to go next, and I don't know about his trailer config. So we'll have to put F1 on. Tip at the back, that's correct, that's what we want. And in courseplay, he needs this on, and he needs farming to straw barn and back, so he's already set up for it. This is from the last one we did as well, so there should be no issues. Leave him to do it. See how he gets on. Right, anyway, so we have been playing now for an hour 44. It's been a long stream. I just want to give you one more opportunity to see this course if it was going to work. So first waypoint, and then drive the course. That could be the fact that I've angled it like so. Let me just do that again. Transport position. And it can even be down to the wheels, because on a vehicle like this you can actually select which wheels are the steering wheels. So I think it's let me just go back to the F1 menu. It's Y, toggle steering modes. Right, so let me turn off. So Y, when I turn now, I've pressed Y once. Now the back wheels and the front wheels are turning. Press Y again. Was that correct? Oh, left control Y. So left control and Y. So now the front wheels are steering wheels. And the back wheels are not. They're just fixed. So if you press control and Y again, now it's a crab vehicle type. No, it's not. They're back to all wheels turning, but they're on a slightly different angle. So there is, yeah. So there is a crab effect going on there. You can see how it's moving sideways. So it's got a weird steering mode. You can actually get the wheels back in alignment just by, changing your steering mode. So there's another steering mode. That's why these vehicles are so useful. So look, it's like yawing, if you know what yaws are. Anyway, so the one we want, one of those steering modes won't be matching up with the course perhaps. Not sure 100%. So that's just the front wheels turning. So that should do it, because most vehicles that have just one set of turning wheels can do it. Whether it's back wheels or not. See, the front loader is a different kettle of fish altogether, because it's a pivoting. It pivots in the centre. There's the steering. So he's gone into the pickup mode. And I haven't got a vehicle sat waiting to collect his stuff, but I could go and grab. So now what he'll do is he'll go forwards, picking up that stuff that I've left on the floor for him. Luckily I left that engine on. Looks like he's had an accident. Anyway, lots of laughs. Lol. I don't know why he's doing this. But, you know, it's typical, innit? When I try to show you deliberately how to make the proper course, it doesn't work. When I make a quick joke of it and show you, oh, there's a similar course to this, but I aren't going to make it fully because I can't get through the bunk, because all the stuff's already there. Here's what it needs to do. And it was working. You saw it. Go back and watch the video if you've jumped in halfway through and you look at this. And I did ask for one of the commenters, if you can have a look, put the time code in for us where it comes up at, you know, so a lot of people know to do that. Saves me doing it. And then I will pin the first one I see. And you'll be forever emblazoned in the minds. So let me imagine that it actually managed to reverse out of the hole properly, and we'll just turn the current waypoint. See if he'll do that. Okay. Are you coming back in? Step up, careful. Right, he doesn't seem to know what he's doing. Anyway, I'm not going to fix it, so we just stop the driver. I'll empty him by hand. But that is the course that you should make, that will do what I just said it would do. And you saw me make a joke course of it, and that was working. So, either one. If this one it doesn't work for you, try the one that I made. That's not generally the way to do it. Right, so I think we've finished with this guy. And you can keep the main bucket on the front in case we need him for anything emergency, like short notice. But he can sit there. He hasn't used any fuel anyway, really. Just turn his engine off. There's another vehicle here, look, for you if you come and get it with your tractor. It needs washing as well afterwards, so I won't wash it until after you've got some more grass in. Yeah, I was going to bring you a horse steer, but we'll have to go out on a ride on our horses. No, it's alright, it's good. Well, it'll start unloading when I press the button. which should be
I. It's
left control and I.
oh, you still I.
No, you can't. You got to do left control and I. Oh, right. Have you got a? What's your most powerful tractor you've got then? Yeah, the red one. What's wrong with this guy then? Why has he come back? He's come back without his stuff. He ain't delivered it. Maybe I didn't set him up properly. Right, okay. I'm going to have to follow this guy down there, aren't I? Should we go out for a ride on the horses, quickly? Yeah. Here then, try and grab this. I'll go ride the horses. Oh, well, ride one of the horses. I'll leave him parked in there. Well, unless you want to come for a ride with me as well. We'll both go for a ride. We don't have to. Doesn't have to be all work. We're just going to follow him down. It gives the horses a run out. If you... oh yeah, I don't know how you got there so quick.
Because you can just press left shift.
Well, I'm there, look.
Sorry, shift tab.
Right, get on your giddy up. I'm on man.
How come you're on?
Yeah, I know. This is the thing that we found, isn't it? That the horses don't look as though they're in the right places. Alright, this away then. Wonder what's in that wagon there. Is it wood chips? No, we're going the wrong way. Hang on. I'm belting off the wrong way. Back up the road. We're going back towards the farmyard. We're following that purple wagon. The wagon. There's a few logs that we want to pick up. It's the windmill over there. You can see in the distance. You probably didn't see it, but it'll come back round the... See them big pieces of wood turning in the sky on the land? There it is. Right, left turn here. I know. There's no collision on the fences. Right, so we've got I'll be okay. Famous last words. As your horse jumps off the cliff into the shark's mouth. That truck's gone. It's left us standing. It's gone. I'd have thought it took in ages. Well, if it gets to the place before we do, it'll turn around without dropping its load. I need it to drop its load there. That's why I was trying to catch up with it real quick. Yeah, well, Sometimes the horses do that.
The horse in the back of the truck.
No, you can only put the horse in a horse box.
I have a horse box. I can touch it with my truck. I'm doing a game where you can't touch the shadows. Grandad, if you look at the horse's shadow, it looks all pixelated. On that, it looks all pixelated.
He's there. Oh, he's doing it this time. It says harvest income 25,000. So he must have dropped it off. He must have just needed a second chance to go and have a look. I will check his load when he comes back now.
It randomly disappeared when I got to the bridge. I don't see you.
How much money have you got?
285,929. So 285,929.
Yay! Oh no. I've stopped him and I've ruined his... he's trying to go back to the first waypoint. It's alright. He was doing about 50 mile an hour. So I've got to run all the way back.
Oh, Grandad, remember what I said about field end?
Have a look at the gold man. See if there's any more gold.
But if you know where the gold mine is anymore.
It's up this way. You keep following me. Do you not want to come up this way? There's some good fields. We'd have to struggle with them fields near the farm though. We could come and buy these fields up here. So this is the end of the port, look. Right. Where the ferry is and all that. All our bales. And if you turn here, go up there. Turn. Did you turn left? No? Oh no, you're going in the right direction. Keep going. And you go up there and you go across another bridge.
Oh, my horse just jumped up into a tree.
Yeah. Like a Santa.
Weird, that. It's quite hard to control the horse when it's going at full speed.
Mine's going at full speed and I'm doing okay.
Well, I can't. So much wrong with the keyboard. The horse is just fast. It's huge. I'm just... you're right on the second island already.
Yeah. Da 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 da.
From here, you can see people's like... Hey, Grandad, remember that secret route?
When you cross there's another bridge to cross after that one, which is this white one. Look at my screen.
Yeah. It looks like a white version of the London Bridge.
No, it's nothing like a London Bridge. Nothing like a London Bridge. everyone listening, the thing that I did was buy him a copy of his FS19 for himself, and then FS22 came out, and he wanted that, but they bought it for me, my grown-up children. But I've not really played it, and it's not that I've not got any interest in it. I would like it, I suppose. It's just that, in general, I don't have the time to play it with all the other games I have. So, can I drown? No, you walk on water here, don't you? I bet you I can't get out of the water anymore. I will when I get out of the water. I jumped in for a bath. Can't go down, can't dive under the water or anything. You should be able to whistle your horse and it comes to you as well.
I found another gold man. Look.
Yes, I know. Different processes. They bring lots of rock out and then they have to crush it up to see where the gold is, because the gold is maybe sparsely dotted in between. We've also got some bars of gold to find, don't forget. So just have a looking up in the hills there.
Do you see where I am on the map?
I do.
Taking a quick drink.
I do see where you are.
Don't jump off of the cliff. You're lost.
I'm up in the tree as well. Did what you did.
Do you see a weird rock formation? Oh yeah, you're near me.
And those markers in the water are the ones you're supposed to be able to cut between. I suppose if you've got a vehicle with a snorkel on it, you can.
No, you can do it with the horses and
I don't think you can do it with the horses. So, did you not look to see if there was any?
you just have to stay where I am.
Did you see if there was any gold up here?
And you can't go too far out or else it just drops. And your horse is dead. Like what's happened to me.
Where's your horse?
Yeah, it just disappeared.
Well, I didn't say don't go, but then again, I wouldn't have gone in there with my horse. The horse hasn't got a snorkel.
Yeah.
Have you got your horse? Have you got your horse? Alright, okay.
Yeah, come to me without your horse. Oh, there's a tyre.
Yeah, we're looking for gold though, aren't we? We're not looking for... I'm not bothered about the tyre.
There's a chair. And gold.
Don't drive your horse too deep into the water.
Yeah, don't drive the horse through them. Yeah, do you see where I am? 'Cause I have no idea where you are at all. I don't even see you. Oh, Harry. Yeah. Come to me. You might.
I've seen that. I've been there already.
Yeah, 'cause I'm sure it's there.
There's a building over here though.
I don't think anyone else knows
Oh!
probably
Smacked straight into a pole. There's a building over here.
except
You shouldn't do anything that's really life-ending or ends your vehicle. 'Cause you...
right
Yeah, I've just gone over here to have a look.
Hello.
Behave yourself though, behave yourself. Don't start going loopy.
Oh, I got on top of the crate. On the, I'm trying to... That was real cool. I'm trying to make it up onto the,
Calm down. Don't start whooping and hollering. That's how to wash your mud, I suppose. Right, so we will be riding back home. Well, I will be. Certain grandson will be walking. Yeah, you're going to be teleporting. But you imagine that you haven't given that horse the exercise. Now you have to go back to your horse and give it a clean. Where is your horse now? Is it not still out? Gone back to stables. Right, so we're going to ride back home and then probably just look at the next stage is to bring all that grass in and fill the bunker ASAP. But I won't do that on camera, I'll do that next time. I'll do it before we come back on camera and the bunker should be full. And hopefully we've had a nice little playthrough here. There's a little mining village in here. I don't remember seeing this the last time I was here. Well, you must have gone to the places that I went to and I didn't come here. Yeah, well, I want to look for the gold. That's what I'm trying to look for. And before we forget, your money is how much? I've just left him there for a minute. I'm just turning the vehicles off that I'm seeing with the engines still running. Right, go and have a look around, see if you can find any more gold. Bars of gold. Right, so just have a look around in places. It must be around the backs of the houses, if anything, because they'd hide it properly, or they'd make an some sort of an attempt to hide it. Unless it's released after so many hours that you spent in the game. Because sometimes that happens. They put, if you've been playing the map for so many hours, it will release another bar of gold. And it'll probably be roughly in the same area that you found the first one. You're wondering, I didn't miss that the last time. It must have been. Well, if you ever find one on top of the house, we'll start looking on top. But I don't think there is. Most of the gold we've found have been on the floor at the side of a building,
No, I don't see any on the house.
or on a tree stump.
Like that one we found.
Turn your torch off.
No, I don't see no gold on some of the house.
Right, so it's not there, I'm going to say. And I've had a look. Go take a look in the pool, and then go and give your horse a clean.
I already cleaned it. Hey, Grandad, I'm on the map. I found one!
What?
There's a giant hole under the map. Here, come to me.
I ain't coming to you, no.
There's a giant hole under the map.
There's the gold. Ah, yeah, pick it up then.
Yeah. I think I might have just got myself stuck. Help me, please.
I'll come back and have a look.
If I stand on top of the wall, I can jump out. Yeah, I'm probably stuck close.
Coming out of the water.
No, I can't. I'm literally stuck.
Well, normally you can't sink under the water.
Are you kidding?
No, where is it?
I don't know.
So what are you doing with it then?
It went in the map. It went up to him.
Don't know.
Maybe it was a limited kernel.
No. Did you pick it up? Have you got it on you?
Look. Nothing on it. I'm checking every corner. Every spin.
Oh, right. Well, you must just bring it up here then.
Let's see it there. Now I'm trying to do hardcore out.
You can see sort of like the bottom of the pond. If you look very carefully, you can see the water.
If you crouch down,
Yeah, aye.
see.
Well, you haven't got it out of the thing yet, have you? Are you sure you haven't got it?
Hey Grandad, maybe after this is done, we'll replay the video.
Well, you can watch the video, but you won't be able to see where it is.
Wait, this is
I think you'll have jumped up with it, been holding it and let go of it, and it's gone flying somewhere.
I think it's went underneath the map, like in the ground.
Maybe. Could be in the ground somewhere.
I'm checking. I'm like, I'm not very big climbing. Yeah, no, nothing down here.
So that'll be probably one of our elusive ones.
That's definitely one.
I can't see any gold.
That was definitely rare. So, I'm lucky that I found that, but I'm unlucky. It disappeared.
You're lucky that you found it, but unlucky that it disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, you should be more careful with it.
I'm checking in all.
Do you remember when you put that in the, you put gold bars in the back of the truck and you was driving like a maniac and rolled it over? You thought you'd lost the gold.
No, there was only one gold bar in it, and I had the straps down.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going. You find it if you can find it. If not, if it hasn't officially been found, it'll probably be in the same place or wherever you've thrown it to. Generally, you can get on a map. There can be an old tractor parked in an area, and you can move that tractor. You never use it, and the tractor will stay where you moved it to. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Nice horn. Boing. He's coming underneath the boat, the bridge. Wonder if you can jump off on top of him. Challenging Valley, yeah, we was playing that one. And there's a biplane just gone overhead. I don't know. But we're getting on now for 2.5 hours that we've been playing this. So we're gonna ride this horse home and finish the look at the we're filling the silage bunker up, aren't we? So if you can teleport yourself there, I'm gonna ride my horse home because I don't want to leave him out here. It looks like he's caked in cack. He's mucky, look, all over. He'll be as fit as a racehorse when I finish driving him like this. The thing is, when you ride them into water, they should get clean. Same as if it's raining. Because a lot of your vehicles, if you leave them out, if you put them in a shed and it rains and the vehicles don't get rained on, they all stay dirty. But the argument is, if you leave them out in the weather, they suffer more from deterioration. But it's a fallacy really, because most vehicles, they're painted properly, they'll last for years. A bit of rain won't hurt them. That's what the paint's for, to protect them. We used to have a mod that would make the vehicles rusty if they stayed out in the rain. It's ridiculous, but you know, it's true that things do go rusty if you leave them out in the rain long enough. I suppose that's where they got the idea from the mod, but it was really too quick. You'd only need one downpour and your vehicles would turn rusty brown, you know, horrible. And then you put them in the garage and give them this maintenance, and the maintenance would remove the rust. Some nice fields down here. You can go and do a job for field day if you want. Hire the stuff though, don't bother taking hours down there. It's like canola. So it's a big map, as you can see, and there's some lovely trees and fences, and you know, it's a nice lay, because it's obviously got a demand going. There's a high demand for grain at the grain warehouse. Did you see how much your horse is worth? No, when you was in the actual paddock. You've got to do it. No, you've got to do it in the paddock. You just have to look. When you clean it, it'll tell you. Hey up. Are you coming down here in that, are you? Can you not run me over? Little man in a boat. I think in this map there's also a house to build, I'm not 100% sure. But they've given us a big flat piece of rock up there on that shelf to the right. There's a really big flat piece of rock. Just right for... There is a house up there, isn't there?
Yeah. Do you want to get in your tractor and come and do some more twirls? Like 11 more
I could bring some of the bales back. Because I want some over here at the cow's yard. I've got to... I've also got this field to clear as well. And some trees to cut off this other field that we're heading to now. What do they call that field? Field 5?
Yeah.
You don't have to go all the way around to the entrance. Look how dirty he is underneath. When he stands still. Yeah, it's clean. Did you clean your horse? 100%? I don't think we've got many big tractors, have we? I'll leave that there for the minute. Let's just go and get your... You've got the bale collector down there, haven't you? I'm thinking maybe the game sound needs to be a little bit louder. Oops. Oh, managed to crash it. Don't forget it's 3 for cruise control. And 2 lifts it up 1. And 1 takes it down by 2 or 1 at a time. Yes, I know. Depends on what vehicle it is. Yeah. Didn't know that. He can barely get up this hill on his own, let alone pulling a wagon. Yeah. I was just going to look for that silage. No, I've just realised my fuel's out. I'm going to run out of fuel in a bit. I was going to transfer some money over. So we'll do all this. Right, so he's full of fuel. How much did you say you got? 285. Well, I'll give you... Can't remember where I do it. Where do you transfer the money? There, transfer money to farm. Have you got some money?
Plus
300,000. Did you make any more bells? Well, where did you put any other bells that you made? What do you mean at the other end? Over that side, alright. When you put vehicles back, don't leave like this right out here, because then somebody has to go around all these oddball random points and pick up all the furniture, all the bits, all the equipment. Hey? No, it's alright. We're having fun with it as it is. Leave it as it is. Well, it's just the way it is. So we wanted 6 more of each bale type. So how many bales have you got, do you know? I think I can see 3 over there. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, well, I certainly expected this one to be able to pull more weight and do it faster. Oil rig over there, look. There's too many bales left on the field, I mean, we also need to pick them up from time to time. And did you make any hay harvest bales? No? Right, so we'll do this next time. I'm going to leave this at this point because we've got, you know, obviously too many bales to pick up, and that's going to make the video about another hour long. It has been a good, what, well, 2.5 hours, just over 2.5 hours. So I'm going to say my goodbyes just here. This is on Farmer George and Tyler, grandson Charlie, playing Farming Simulators. And this is Farmer George. I've been away for quite a long time. This is my sort of like first few videos coming back, and I'm having to test out and relearn things in OBS and how to control my tractors and remember all my courses. It's all coming back to me, but you know, I have always played. It's just that I've not been doing any videos for a few years, so we will leave it there, and I will say thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and if you hit that notification button you'll get to know when I'm on. I've got no schedules planned just yet, but I will try to get something sorted out, and we'll take it from there, build the community back up to where it was, hopefully, you know. Right, thank you very much, and somebody in the comments, don't forget to mark that point where I showed you that cosplay course where I actually built it, and it wasn't even a full course, and it was working, wasn't it? So if you put that in the comments for me, that'll be great. Thank you very much, and I will catch you later. Ta-ra bye.